Hey guys, and welcome to a new series on my channel, which I'm trying for the very first time in FIFA 21, and it's a road to glory. Alright, so I've never done this before in any of the previous FIFAs. I've always played it just for fun, but this time, you know what, I felt like recording everything and, bringing you guys along on my journey. Alright, so let's just set out the main goals of the series. To be honest, it's literally just you guys watching along as I'm playing. We're not going to set out an end goal, because for me I don't think it's fun. I'd rather set up smaller, milestones that we try to achieve, and we see where things go. Alright, so a couple rules. This is a road to glory and not a pay to win account. That means we're gonna have to grind. No FIFA points, no coin sponsors, no nothing. Just pure grind, because honestly that's what really makes FIFA fun. So other than that, that's practically it. Those are the two main rules: no adding money and grind. Fun. Okay, so basically during the week, essentially it's like most of you will know, it's just grinding squad battles. We might throw in a couple SBCs if any, worthwhile ones come out. Otherwise, I don't think I'll be doing most SBCs if they don't help the team, because I don't see myself running multiple teams. I'll probably just have one and focus on one and build that one team from the start until the end of the year, essentially. So essentially what you're seeing here is me just going through all the free packs I got given from being a FIFA 20 player and pre-ordering the, I think, Ultimate Edition or Champions Edition, whichever edition gives you the 3-day early access. And so here, honestly, my pack luck was pretty atrocious, so I decided not to even bother showing it in the clip. And so we listed a couple players, and as you can see, I've made 750 coins from also a couple of the objectives. So right here, I'm just trying to find a new goalkeeper to get into our starting lineup, because honestly the first one we got was bronze, and that's the only one we got, and there's no chance I'm going into squad battles at world class or even legendary with a bronze goalie. So after this, we're going to talk about where I started with the team. So the first thing I did when I started was I went for something quite different. As most other, I think, content creators would have probably picked the England starter pack. But honestly, I think the England players right now, especially at the start of FIFA, are going to be really, really inflated from the Premier League. That's why I went for a league in which I think because most of your starter pack players, the 3 gold you get are around 75 rated. And honestly, the Premier League 75 rated players are not necessarily that good. And so I was looking around, and honestly the French league had pretty good 75 rated players compared to the English league. So I decided to go with that one, because the French nationality in FIFA is also a bunch of great leagues you can link to easily. And I think it's a good start, solid start. And plus I'm French, so yeah, got that pride, Okay, anyways, so basically what we're going to try and do throughout the week is we might upload 1 or 2 videos during the week. This will probably show, so in the next couple weeks, weekend league rewards, squad battle rewards, all that in one of the videos. And then maybe the other one might include a couple investments, trade cards, and stuff like that I'm trying to hold on to and try and make money, because essentially at the start of FIFA is when you can make the most amount of money. Prices will be crazy inflated at the start, and then they'll start to drop down. So honestly, if you want to, I suggest you start looking around for players that you think people will start to use a lot. So that's why you play a lot of games at the start, to really get the advantage over the market. And so if we can try to do that, one video for rewards and another video for possibly just the grind on squad battles. I'll probably just have fast forward content for you guys to look over, and I might just keep you updated with a few signings I make or a few adjustments I do with the club. And then for the weekend video, this will probably just be weekend league gameplay. Once again, fast forward content, might show a couple highlights of a couple good games and keep you updated on my scores. I'm not sure if it's out of 30 or if they changed weekend league. I haven't really played in the second part of FIFA 28, the weekend league, so I'll take a look, and we'll get into that when it comes. Okay, so basically right here on my screen right now, you can see the team that I'm rocking with. Essentially we have a mix of, Premier League and French League. So yes, I did say I didn't want to go into the Premier League and all that, but in my packs I literally packed so many Premier League players, so in the end I'm like, okay, I'll make a mix. And so I sold all the other players, and we made about, I think, 10k, around 10k maybe in extra money. So that was pretty good start. Allowed us to buy, I think, Alban Lafont and a striker, I believe, which will probably get shown in a second. And so these are the 2 signings we made, I think both around 400 coins, so really cheap signings just to get us started. We need something to dive into the first couple of squad battles, because those are usually 3 gold players and then a bronze team. So those shouldn't be too hard. There's going to be my very first squad battle game linked attached to the end of the video. and so you'll be able to see how we get on with that game. As you can see here, I'm looking to sign a left back from the Premier League, because firstly it's also to complete the foundation objectives, and honestly if you start shuffling your team around, edit a couple formations and get those perfect links, green links and all that, try to get to 100 chemistry, then you're essentially getting about, I think, 1.5k free coins instantly. So that's what I was doing right here, buying that player. I knew I was going to not really use him forever, but hey, you know, it's actually worth it to complete the objectives, because then you get a gold player pack. And I'm not going to spoil it, but later in the video you get to see the one good player. I packed only one good player, but this one player honestly will be really, really beneficial. And the funny story is, after I was done this 100 chem objective and I dived into my first game, I don't think I actually keep Bamba. I think I end up selling him, the Chelsea left back, because honestly, to be fair, I don't see myself using him for a very long time, because I don't know, it's not exactly the best card, but oh well. Alright, so here we're loading up, we're trying to get into that full cam, trying to fill up the bench with a couple loanees we get. These are just objective players that everybody gets. Pogba I got in my starter one. So a tip for you, if you're looking to get your initial loan player, you don't have to commit to the very first couple picks you get. If you select a different player in a different position, then they'll give you different players. For example, if, let's say, the right mid on like the 4-4-2, they would give you a right mid, but if you select like the striker, then they'll probably give you a striker. Then there's if you want a goalkeeper, but I don't know why you would. And so yeah, I ended up picking Pogba simply because I think he's gonna be useful for like the tougher games. Have like, you know, like the core central player, and he's French, and he would like link with the general style of the team, which is Prem and French. So that was perfect. All right, so here I'm just filling up the board, and what was that thing called? One to watch cards, I think. Yeah, for the nomination it was between Thiago Silva and David Silva, I believe. And yeah, I personally, as you can see, chose Thiago Silva, you know, PSG legend. Unfortunately, he left. I guess not exactly in the greatest way. I would have preferred, like, you know, in front of all the fans. But, you know, hey, we're in a situation we are in these days. And so, yeah, we just got to deal with it. And, hey, you know, hopefully next year, like, soon, things will go back to normal. So as you can see here, I'm just trying to do a couple SBCs to get the tasks and objectives done. And I believe this is the initial bronze pack, which gives you 4 players? Or I don't think I've actually done that one. I don't know. This is one of the other initial starter ones. And so I've only done one of them. I still need to complete the other one, which I might just do off camera. We'll see. I'll see. I might show it to you guys in the rewards. So yeah, I'll try to do any reward I get. I'll try to get it on camera. You know, you never know if you pack something insane. But like I said before, my initial pack luck was atrocious. I think we packed, what, 2 shinies? One was Arnold from Wolfsburg in the Bundesliga, 79 rated, worth literally pennies. And the other one was, I don't think I have a clip because I stopped recording, that sucks. But yeah, so I packed Richarlison from Everton. And honestly, at this point in the game, his price was dropping by around 8%, so I decided to instantly sell him. He was going for about 37,000 coins. So I took the 37,000 coins and I basically kept it in my bank account, which I'll use in the next video to, you know, invest, and we'll keep it a secret until then. But yeah, so basically here I'm just completing foundation objectives, and these will most likely, like I said, be off camera. And but then all the rewards I'll try to keep together for one of the videos, and we'll. So as you just saw, our first gold pack on camera is an untradeable one, and we get the Marcos from Atletico Bilbao, I think. It's the right back, Spanish right back. Unfortunately, can't sell him because untradeable. But hey, it's okay. It's a start. You know, we can use it for SBCs. As you can see, the coin total is me just being able to sell Richarlison. So yeah, so the transfer list is all set. Now here I'm just setting up my team for the very first weekend league. Not weekend league, what am I saying? Squad builder challenge, not squad builder, oh my god, squad battles. And yeah, we're gonna pop into the first game and see how it goes. So here we are about to go into our first squad battle game. As you can see, I chose to try out World Class. This was my first ever game on FIFA, so, you know, we couldn't push it to Legendary. I mean, I probably still could have pushed it to Legendary once you see the results, but hey, better safe than sorry. You want to, you know, get those free points. 1.4k points, we'll take them, you know, okay. So honestly, the things I've noticed so far in this new FIFA, especially during this first game, was how smooth the game felt. The game felt really, really smooth compared to FIFA 20, and I'm kind of liking it. There's a lot more, I guess, manual passing, manual through balls, manual dribbling. I'm really liking the agility dribbling, which is, I think, holding R1 on the PS4 controller. And yeah, honestly, it's been pretty good so far. As you can see, the results went pretty well. And one player I'm really, really enjoying is Watkins from, where's he from? Aston Villa? I think it's Aston Villa? Pretty sure it's Aston Villa. And the man who also just scored a hat-trick against Liverpool, but in real life, hey, his price is already going up a bit from his, he was already at minimum price around 800, I think, when it just packed him, but then after the game, he was around 1.2k. So a decent investment, I guess, if you're looking for low coins at the start of the game, you can go for that one. But yeah, Watkins was really enjoyable. I didn't actually end up subbing any of my lone players because I didn't feel the need to. I was easily dominating. And so a trick for squad battles, you want to try put as many, I guess, I think it's 5 goals to get the maximum coin bonus. And once you get 5 goals, just honestly hold the ball at the back and pass it around. You don't want to waste time trying to score more goals or kicking out to the touch. Yeah, the computer will just, AI will just literally start pressing you and you just pass it around the back or through the middle. And then fast break him, and then once you break that first or second line of pressure, send it right back to your defenders, and then you just, you know, restart from square one. But yeah, so honestly, simple stuff. It's quite, you know, tiring, I guess, grinding if I'm gonna show it up, like show the clip in full, like long clips. So I just gonna fast forward these games for you guys, as you can see, sort of, you know, guess a little bit how I handle these challenges. But yeah, so we're going to try pop as many squad battles games as we can per week. I'm not sure if there's a limit anymore. I've heard that there's no more cooldown. You can refresh whenever, which is pretty good. But then again, this means it's going to be much, much harder to get into those high like golds or even elite on squad battles. Because everybody's just going to be grinding out games. And to be fair, I don't think I have as much time as other people's who create content on this game. But you know, we do what we can. Alright, so honestly, my next steps, I think, is I'm going to invest in potentially a single league team. So right now, as you can see, I'm running a dual league team between the Premier League and the French League. And I might just go Prem, but honestly, I think I want to hold back on the Prem. I want to probably invest in the Prem, but not necessarily play with the Prem. Because I think prices, once the game releases on the 9th, are going to skyrocket. It's going to start to go up once people start to know which players are meta. So honestly, I'm just gonna try play with a bunch of, let's say, low to mid-range players, price-wise. I will try to do a couple investments in that. With the 40k in the bank we have, we might spend around, I reckon, maybe 15 to 20k improving the team, and the rest of the 20k we'll use it on investments, and we'll see. What are a few tricks that I like in the new FIFA? I'm honestly loving the player movement. I still haven't tried the second player run yet, but I'll give it a try soon, I think offline, and once I, you know, get the gist of it, I might start trying it in actual games, and I might show you guys how I do it. But otherwise, I'm really liking the movement of the play. I'm liking it feels so much more balanced. Remember FIFA 20 with headers being absolutely broken? But yeah, so we're gonna let the rest of the game play through for you guys, and then I'll see you guys at the end of the game. So at full time, Ollie Watkins grabs the man of the match, and couldn't have been happier with the first game I've had, honestly. 5-0, get that max win coin bonus, and we dominated the game. Didn't feel the need to bring on subs, so it's good. We'll save those for harder games, especially the low knees. But yeah, so with this first win, what I'm going to do next is grind out a lot more squad battles so that I'm ready for division rivals, because I think people right now are still really good, because it's still the pre-release, or I guess early release. So I'm going to try to grind out a couple division rival games, not division rivals, squad battle games, get maybe 15 to 20 games under my belt. Once I got that, I'm going to develop my team as we go. I'll probably show you guys in the next video. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I have a couple ideas of transfers in mind that I want to make and improve the team on. But yeah, so what we're going to do is the next thing we're going to push for after that is division rivals, because we want to get that coin bonus apparently that we're going to get after our first placement matches. Once we get our first 5 matches, if you qualify really well, you get good money, so we got to make sure we do well. But yeah, other than that, I'm really happy with how things are going so far, and yeah, I'll keep you guys updated with how things go. In the end of this video, you can see a couple clips of me clearing up my transfers and basically quick selling the ones that weren't really selling after a couple hours. And basically, we've got a main team set already. If you guys have any ideas on which type of players you guys want to see, what type of maybe league or formation or custom tactics, I'll probably do an individual custom tactics later on during the video. But yeah, please let me know. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the first episode. I look forward to seeing you for the rest of my journey. Peace.